This week on Sport Fishing, we're back aboard the Newhuckfinn out of Emeryville. And in this week's episode, we're going to be fishing inside the bay. We're going to be looking for stripers, halibut, maybe even a white sea bass. You really don't know what to expect here. And that's one of the nice things about fishing up here in the Bay Area. If the weather's really bad outside the Farallon Islands, you can come inside the bay and still get a day in and have some fun time fishing. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
Try a piece of squid on the bottom hook too. That seemed to work pretty well yesterday with the brownies. I'll have strips of squid around the boat for you. You can go double anchovies or squid and an anchovy.
And you've never done this before, please listen to the crew. They're on the boat every day. They know exactly what to use. They tell you to use a purple hook, use a purple hook. Whatever they tell you to do. If you don't have the right gear, ask the crew. They have extra gear on hand and all that kind of stuff.
With Dan Hernandez. Thank you.
Oh, nice one. Nice striper.
All right. Here we go, Emeryville, fishing with Danny Hernandez. Gotta love it, baby.
Number 2.
My theory isn't working. Don't touch the rod. Yeah.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Might be your fish, Julian.
Nice one.
baby halibut here. Not quite big enough yet. Up.
I have two of them.
Come on now.
There we go. Catch of the day.
Fishing with Danny Hernandez, Emeryville. Gotta love it.
Hey guys, I want to explain to you why you see so many boats so tight. And this is a small rock pile that's right here, right in front of San Francisco. We have the stadium on the other side of us, on the port side, and all the boats are drifting over this spot. And it's a little rock pile area that the stripers like to gang up on. And we've already caught a few fish here, and that's the game plan. We're slowly drifting using a 3-swivel rig and a little hook on there, using a sardine, and we're just drifting over these rock piles, hoping to get some of the stripers to come up. And once we get a few more stripers on the boat, then the skipper's gonna make a move, and we'll go look for halibut. And sometimes when we're halibut fishing here in the Bay Area, we catch white sea bass too. So that's the game plan, and I just want to explain to you why you see all the boats gathered up here. There's not a lot of rock piles in this part of the bay, and that's why all the boats are start up on the rock pile, drift right over it, go past it, and go right back. And that's the little tip here. All right, let's take a little break from the action here and give you a good look at the gear you need for this type of fishing. And let's go to the tackle box. Fishing the tackle box, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing today. We're fishing out of Emeryville for the Newhuckfinn. And when you come fishing up here in Northern California, you never know what to expect, mainly because of the weather. You know, the plan usually is always to run the fairlawns, look for those big rockfish, plenty of them out there, and nice big lingcod too. But when the weather comes up, you have the option to stay in the bay. And when you stay in the bay, fish for stripers, halibut, if you get lucky, even a white sea bass or two. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about when you come up to Emeryville, be prepared for both. So for the majority of the fishing you're going to do up there, something like this works out really good. 300 series, level 1 reel. If you want to bring a 400, that works out good too. But I would keep this for inside the bay fishing. You can use 50-pound Spectra on the bottom, 25-pound Spectra on top, and that will work out perfect for this type of fishing. A medium to medium light action rod for in the bay for the stripers, and it works out perfect for that kind of fishing. Now at the Farallon Islands, you could use that same outfit for the rockfish in the shallower water, but again, I'd go with the 400 size reel. Now, if you're at the Farallons and you start fishing for lingcod, you want something a little bit heavier, this works out fine too. I'd go with 65-pound or 80-pound Spectra on the back, 40-pound mono on top. You don't need to use fluorocarbon because you're going to be fishing down 200 feet or even deeper. So straight mono works out really good on top of your Spectra. Larger reel, make it easier to wind in the line, and more drag in case you get that big lingcod. Again, medium to medium heavy rod, and that'd be perfect for this situation. Now, as far as artificials, they do a lot of fishing up there with live bait, live anchovies, and dropper loop rigs. What I like to use is 2 B52 bucktails for the rockfish. Space them far enough apart so that if you catch a big rockfish on one, it doesn't cover up the other one. So 2 B52 bucktails, spaced at least 3 feet apart, works out great for the rockfish and the lingcod. And if you want to just target lingcod, then you want to go with the 6-ounce B52 bucktail. Put a single tail grub, like a AA grub, works out good. Bounce it from rock to rock, and those big lingcod will hit it. As far as metal jigs, the Magic Metal Jig 10-ounce for the lingcod works out really good. Let it hit the bottom, swim it up a little bit, drop it back in free spool, and let it fall. And this will work out deadly for those lingcod too. Lingcod are very aggressive. They like to chase the bait. So it doesn't matter if it's a bucktail or a metal jig, you got to move it around a little bit and get those fish excited and they'll come up and hit it. Again, when you're deep fishing for the big rockfish, if you're at the Farallon Islands, fishing that deeper water, you don't need to use the fluorocarbon, just stow it with straight mono and you'll be fine. Well, this is the basic gear you need. I just want to talk to you about both fishing inside the bay and fishing at the Farallons. You never know, you got to be prepared for both when you come fishing out here, out of Emeryville. All right, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing. This is Will, he's on a fish. He joins me on the YouTube Live. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, halibut. I don't know, it's close. That's not 22? Just stop.
It's fun anyway. Fishing with Dan Hernandez, Emeryville, California, on the Newhuckfinn. A lot of fun.
Nice. Want to say hi to my wife Rachel and son Chris back in Oregon. Having a great time fishing with Dan here, Newhuckfinn in Emeryville, California. Thank you, Dan.
Brought up to the left, just keep it real nice and smooth.
Great trip. You need to come down.
This week in the galley, I'm going to make you up some fish tacos. This is rockfish that we caught locally here, and I want to show you how to make couple of fish tacos, nice simple recipe. I'm gonna start off with my hot pan here, put a little bit of olive oil, get that nice and warm. Some butter. Let that melt up. I like to use the olive oil and the butter together. That's looking good. Once that melts down a little bit, I'll throw my fish on there. This is a real simple dish. You can do it on your boat, do it at home. It's simple to do. You can go ahead and put my fish in here. See, I just have a little bit of olive oil and butter in there. I'm not trying to deep fry it. I just want to pan fry it. And if you notice, I don't use any flour, any coating on it. Just try to make it a little bit healthier. And I always like to cook my fish with a little bit of citrus, lime juice. Makes it smell and taste even better. All right, now it's time to flip this over. It's been a couple minutes. Oh yeah, this looks good. See how it's changing colors and everything. Okay, the fish looks like it's nice and done. Go ahead and turn off the flame. Now all I'm going to do is plate my fish tacos. Grab a piece of fish. And make these nice and thick. Just like that. I like a little bit of cabbage on mine. Some fresh cilantro. Some peppers. You can go with jalapenos or serranos. These are serranos. I like a little bit of bite of that. Some tomatoes. Put them on both. And some onions. So this is what the tacos look like. Now at this point, the sauce you put on it, you have a choice. I really like the white traditional Mexican sauce. Just put that on there. But if you want something different, you can just go with pico de gallo, some chili, and just put that on there instead. Either way you want to go. Beautiful fish tacos made out of rockfish. You can make this out of halibut, ling cod, doesn't matter. But these are local rockfish that we caught, and these are going to be super delicious. That's so good. Well, let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Nice old halibut. Newhuckfinn with Dan Hernandez. Thank you.
Still good fishing with Dan Hernandez.
Nice halibut.
It's our birthday today.
Not only does he have a limit of stripers, now he's got 2 halibut, 1 more fish, and we have to sit him down in the gallery. Good job. Here's the fish that Don just caught, another beautiful halibut to go with his limit of stripers already. Well, we're gonna take a little break from the action here aboard the Newhuckfinn, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we did today. Fishing here inside the bay, we caught those halibut and those stripers. It was all on live bait, drifting live bait, really close to the bottom. And the tip is spend some time right here at the bait tank, at the bait receiver here, and in the bait wells. Just look in here, find a good lively bait. You want to get a bait that's moving a lot, really active, so when you drop it down deep, it looks natural, has a good presentation to the fish, and that's how you can catch the stripers and the halibut. Spend some time right here at the bait tank, and you're going to catch those fish. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about getting outside your comfort zone and trying some other fishing, activities that you haven't done before. So if you live in Southern California and all you've done is go Catalina or fish locally, or if you live across the country and you haven't experienced fishing in the bay here out of Emeryville, coming up to San Francisco Bay fishing, you should really try something different. It was a lot of fun today. Even though we couldn't go past the bridge to go look for the rockfish and lingcod, we were able to stay inside the bay, catch those nice stripers and those big halibut. I want to thank Captain Jay and the whole crew here aboard the Newhuckfinn. We had lots of fun fishing with them today. Well, I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.